Thank
now
you.
we're in
Take your
Championship
seats,
League
please.
territory.
Frame
Best of
7.
5.
Barry Hawkins to break.
Well, it's safe to say Barry Hawkins has knocked in 2 or 3 tremendous pots like this. And we saw a little bit of a break into that perfection of long pot successes because Kyren Wilson is 6 from 7 now. Whereas Barry Hawkins is potted all 5 that he's gone for. Here's another one. Good shot, because there were 1 or 2 signs in that last frame that Kyren's cueing had gone off the ball a little bit, missed a couple of shots. Could have won that last frame. Knocking that in will give him a bit of a boost. Well, if he plays into the bunch, that's the kind of route you're looking for, pace. Oh, yes. He really whacked into the bunch. I tell you, he is unlucky not to be on an easier red than whatever he's got.
6.
Yes, as I say, that could have been a lot easier with a better
6.
rub of the green from the previous shot, which I thought he hit very nicely indeed. As we always say, it's a skillful game, but luck plays a part, especially when you go into the bunch. We got a good look at this. It is tight. I mean, the gap between the 2 reds is big enough, certainly to get a ball through, but whether he can see enough of that. If he gets really close to the left red without actually hitting it, I reckon there's just enough of the red sticking out to pot it. Problem is, the red he's looking at is not right over the pocket. It's a good few inches away. Could not have played that any better. Played it with a little bit of right hand running side as well. That was a very good shot. Just see just a touch of side he put on to swing it almost out and back in towards the red.
6. Seven.
Well, the reason we focused in on that red, of course, he'll be looking to, if he could, just move it here when pulling the black, make the black spot available. Well, he chose not to do it there. So where will the black now go? Does the pink spot, is it free? I don't think so. I think if he had the shot to move the red there, he had to do it. Maybe he felt it was using left-hand side and it was a little awkward, but I really want this to happen, what the referee's doing here. There's no spots available, has to go in behind his own. It's got to go somewhere, I suppose.
Thank you.
That's the place.
14.
Not touching the red, I might add. That's not how he's meant to do it, and it isn't touching.
Thank you.
Now this time he might nudge into the red.
15.
He wants it moved quickly. Nice little nudge there.
$22. $23.
That's worked out well. He glanced off a red that was certainly not part of the plan. And he's on one.
$29. $36. $37.
Played it slowly. That was always going to drop in. I was confident all along that would disappear.
Yeah, it didn't look as though Kyren was for a moment, but no dramas.
No dramas, all right. I mean, look at the reds in the middle of the table, all four, all lined up perfectly to this left corner, anywhere on the right of the table. And he's spoilt for choice.
45.
Just got to stun the cue ball out if he can here. out to the right, up just level with the pink. He'll be away. Very studious player. Watched him practice a bit. He was
52.
practicing earlier today, and his coach Barry Stark, who's a real good man, he knows the game inside out. He was watching watching the way he's hitting the ball, and he's always working on it.
53.
There are more gifted players around, but you know, he's pretty good himself, and his temperament and determination seem to be up there.
Yes, and Wilson has been describing how they've effectively deconstructed his cue action
58.
over the last couple of seasons and put it back together again. And there have been some frustrations along the way in that process, because when you make big changes to technique, I guess you have to take a few steps back before you can move forward, but that's what he seems to be doing.
Well, this one in this frame, he's safe now, and he will be back in front.
66.
Yes, it's very dangerous. It can go wrong when you tinker
67.
too much with your game, because it worked for Mark Selby when he first turned professional. He had a ludicrously long cue action. He was never going to be winning with that, but came back with, he got rid of it all. He worked hard, and of course he's now the world champion. Has been in 3 times in the last 4 years. This was a big kick. We haven't seen many of those.
If you're going to get one, then
74.
better to get it once the frame has long since
75.
been clinched. And this is good stuff from Wilson. He's very aware of how well Hawkins is cueing this evening when he's in amongst them. He knows that he needed to bring something close to his A game in
82.
order to have a chance of winning, and that's what he's doing here. Competing exceptionally well, scoring pretty well.
83.
This is comfortably his highest break now, along with that century, of course, that he made to move 3-2 in front, previously 56 and 39. But it's been that kind of match. Just
88.
one really scrappy frame, that's it. The rest have been won with sizable breaks, 3 of them century breaks.
89.
Well, they obviously played the cannon, and we know he's a terrific potter, but I tell you, this is going to be a good one.
96.
It's going to have to be very good. Well, it's brilliant, that's what it is. And the century is still on. He gave it every chance by playing it at that pace.
Well, the standard is ridiculous, isn't it? We've set Ronnie O'Sullivan. We've seen Ronnie O'Sullivan set the bar incredibly high this season, seemingly playing as well, if not better, than he ever has. But strength in depth now in the game is remarkable. And that is another superb contribution from Kyren Wilson. His second century of the evening. Barry Hawkins has made a couple as well.